Moving on, mom knows best. That's just one more reason to now listen to these two. Kim Stroud, mom to CJ, Monica Daniels, mother of Cardinals lineman Paris Johnson Jr., now telling Zach Tawatari all about their new podcast from their point of view.
Welcome to the Mom's POV show.
There is no perspective quite like the one of the person who's been there every step of the way.
And sometimes you need a resource, you need someone or something that you can kind of listen to.
We want to just share our story, be fully transparent.
That's why Kim Stroud, mom to Texans QB C.J., and Monica Daniels, mom to Arizona Cardinals tackle Paris Johnson Jr., are sharing their point of view.
What's a better way than from the mom's perspective?
Yes.
In their new podcast.
The Mom's POV show stands for the mom's point of view. So one thing we noticed in our journey that there were very few mom's perspectives out there.
We do have a voice. We do have a perspective. And we just want to share our experience and be a resource and also share what we did right, what we could have did differently.
Kim and Monica met at Ohio State, where their sons led the Buckeyes to a college football playoff appearance.
We were able to kind of just talk about kind of our, what our journeys a little bit, and we just clicked from there. And so fast forward a few years down the road, we looked around. We're like, there's no resources for moms or just families in general.
Kim and I had to learn. We had to learn on the job.
Yeah.
As I say, we was baptized by fire.
The NFL journeys the two are sharing have been years in the making.
It was not an overnight thing.
Filled with important decisions that helped put their sons in the right positions.
As moms, we have that gut feeling about things too.
Yeah.
As a mom, at least my perspective was, am I doing it right? Am I making the right decisions? Because there is really no guide.
And the topics they're covering are real and practical, firsthand experience, current events, and reflecting on what they've been through in an ever-changing landscape of youth and college sports, including subjects like NIL.
That was new for Kim and I. We were just learning on the job training. We were almost acting as amateur agents.
And Kim and Monica aren't shying away from the tough conversations either, like the spotlight of expectation and sometimes negativity.
I think on the Mom's POV show, one thing we bring is a human aspect to our boys, our sons, that they're human, and they've been through a lot, and it takes a lot for them to stay where they're at and perform at the level that they are. So I think the negativity only allows us to grow as a family.
And he says, I'm okay with constructive criticism because I can learn from that.
Right.
But if someone is coming with malice and hatred in their heart, why would I even take the time to even entertain that?
Yeah.
So he's been helping me. I'm going to be honest with you. He's been helping mama because sometimes mama will be ready.
And their discussions go way beyond the field, giving insight to what it takes to be a leader, tapping into who their sons are as people under the pads they wear.
I always believe a good leader always knows how to follow. And I think for CJ, that is something that he definitely radiates.
We all know when you're picked first round, you have high expectations. They had to learn to be able to follow, to learn from the veterans. And then as they learn to gain the trust from the veterans and learn to follow them and get under them and learn from them, then they can begin to grow and walk into that leadership role. I'm very grateful that both our boys took that to heart, and they knew exactly what to do. And I'm going to selfishly say that Kim and I raised them that way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we want to thank Kim Stroud and Monica Daniels from the Mom's POV podcast for being with us. Remember, like, subscribe, share on YouTube. You will definitely want to hear their points of view.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Kim and Monica plan to have some special guests on their show, including their daughters, and maybe some NFL stars they know. Expect new episodes every Wednesday. On to